Yo, 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 yo. Yan. Okay. Opening night tayo, opening night. Updated roster na nga pala tayo. So, ayan. So, si Clippers. Clippers ang kalabanan natin ngayon. Opening night, Lakers Clippers, December 23. Philippines time. So, ang ginagawa ko dito, no, bine-bench ko si Schroeder para siya yung gagawa sa second unit. Si Lebron pa rin yung point guard. Caldwell Pop yung small forward natin. Si Wesley Matthews yung ating starting shooting guard. Parang wala pa rin nagbago. Kasi Gasol yung ating main center kasi yung maliit si Harrell. So, si Caruso yung pang 8 ko na player din, Kuzma and Morris. Pero hindi ko na masyado nagagamit si Kuzma kasi maganda yung play ni Caldwell Pope. Minsan nagsasub siya kay Anthony Davis. Pero automatic subs to. Hindi ko kinokontrol yung substitution. So, CPU yung nagsasubstitution. Kaya, start na natin. Paul George. Okay. Baka yung sentro nila. Let's go!
Hi, everyone. How it's ended up.
Well, the ceremony.
Thank you, D.A. Here are the five for the Clippers. Baca is out there with Morris. Then it's Patrick Beverley. Then it's Paul George. And it's Leonard at the small forward. And for the Lakers, Matthews out there with LeBron James. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Marc Gasol. And it's Davis in at the 4. Now, here is George. Passes it to Beverley. Shoots the 3. Gasol with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And always a smooth athlete. KCP doing a better job of drawing contact.
It's his first trip to the line. 2 terrific defenses tonight, Greg. They do it in a variety of ways. It's been hard for either team to score.
You know, strong on ball, in help, in transition, and both coaches doing such a great job of making the adjustments. And listen, the reality is defense still can be a factor in determining who wins and who loses.
And we're seeing it right before our eyes.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Beverley deciding where to go with it. Off target from three-point range.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
The Clippers have gone 0-3 from the field to start the game. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
From deep, George. He can't get that one. And the Lakers going the other way now.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They, right now, are searching for a bucket.
James, the pass to Davis. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's Gasol. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Here's Beverley. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
The strength from Patrick Beverley is impressive. Takes the punishment. I don't think he minds it one bit and still converts.
And Bones, he stands just 6'1", but Patrick Beverly rebounds like a forward.
The fact that he's going to bring it mentally, GA, I mean, that's the huge advantage. I think if you're in the opposing locker room and you know you're going to get on the floor, Patrick Beverly is going to be right in your jock for every minute that you're going to be competing against.
Caldwell Pope on the wing. And again, the Lakers no good. The Clippers have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. And it's Beverly missing.
Now, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
The kick out to Matthews. On the wing, Davis. Shoots over Leonard. And again, no good by the Lakers. And so George will bring it up for the Clippers. Trailing by 2, pass to Morris. And the rejection by James.
LeBron using his length that time perfectly. When he's in the area, you can't throw up anything lazy.
Gasol passes to Davis. Yep, it counts.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Beverly up top, covered by LeBron. But Trey, he can't hit that time.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Kicks it to Caldwell Pope, to the left wing. To the middle. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, shaky defense there, giving up the bucket plus sending KCP to the line.
So, for the Clippers, Luke Kennard comes in for George. Lou Williams is subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Clippers trail by 7, and the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Kennard, the bounce pass. And the rejection by LeBron.
On the inside, Williams knows exactly what to challenge and who to challenge to get to the free throw line.
The Clippers shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Zubats is checked in.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Kennard against Matthews. Kennard on the wing. Caldwell Pope against Leonard. There's the triple. And Williams gets it to go on the assist from Leonard. Williams has got 5 now.
The defense cannot leave a potent scorer like Lou Williams that open.
Here's LeBron.
Sometimes LeBron just likes to take it all out on the rim. That time on display.
Clippers trail by 4. And here's Leonard from 3. Anthony Davis grabs the miss.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And it's Davis with the jam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now, here's Kennard. No points in the game yet for him. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
The Lakers making a switch here. Schroeder's checked in. That free throw good from Kennard. Lakers leading by 3. Schroeder up top. He's guarded by Williams. They get it back. The kick out to Matthews. The pass to Davis. And they double up Davis. Back to Matthews. From downtown, it's rebounded by Lou Williams. The Clippers shooting pretty brave so far, about 23%.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
It's stolen by Davis. Dishes to Schroeder. Rebound by the Clippers.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Kennard kicks to Leonard. Over in the corner, Williams. Shoots over Schroeder. Tried to bank it in, but he missed. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Lakers lead by 3. And catching up with Luke Kennard before the game, he discussed what it takes.
This game, it's a physical.
Greg, you know this. It takes time mentally for the game to slow down.
It's a great point. This is why most championship teams are laden with seasoned veterans. You can't rush experience. It happens at its own pace.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at the Lakers. They've got Kyle Kuzma. Anthony Davis is out there with Harrell. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Caruso in at the shooting guard.
Just hard to keep up with Montrezl Harrell and that impressive energy he brings.
And both free throws good for Harrell. Hey, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best, and I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
But there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys, they're truly great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
Serge Ibaka has checked in for the Clippers. Paul George comes in for Luke Kennard. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense. And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
A heady play there from Schroeder, zipping the pass to the teammate who had the cleanest look on the possession.
Leonard looking over the floor. Ibaka finds Batum, and here's George. Outside Williams to halt the run. That one doesn't go, and the Lakers will go the other way with it.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Pass to Caruso. Lakers passing it around. Here's Davis. Here's Harrell, and Harrell shoots it in.
I'd love to bottle up the energy that Harrell plays for. Hustle points coming through.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Tries from 16, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
To leave a guy like that wide open from range, big mix-up.
Here's Caruso, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And now the Clippers on the break. George with no one around. And it's off from three-point range. Lakers leading by 8. Lou Williams, so crafty, GA. Just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Schroeder trains it from beyond the arc. Schroeder's got the lead up to 11 now for the Lakers.
And right there, Dennis Schroeder shows some confidence by nailing the jumper.
Oh, Leonard in position. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Yeah, you don't see many of these opportunities for this team, but Kawhi, one guy who can get up there and get it done.
This is up to Caruso. Schroeder outside, fires from deep. That doesn't go either for Schroeder. Clippers trail by 9. Here's Williams. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And LeBron subbed in for Alex Caruso. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Morris is checked in. And James picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
Outside Williams. Pass to Ibaka. It's George on the wing. He's guarded by Caldwell-Pope. Counted, and the Laker lead has been cut down to 7 on the bucket from Paul George.
That's a reliable offensive option right there. Shooting with consistency as Paul George can get you from a number of spots.
Over in the corner, Caldwell-Pope. Down low. Here's Davis. In the hoop for his fourth field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight. Like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Now the pass to Leonard. Chalk up 2 there.
Leonard did a good job to take a picture there, recognizing what was going on, read the defense, and then finds a soft spot in the mid-range.
James looking it over. Davis against Morris. Davis, the pass to Caldwell-Pope. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first half. Leonard, no luck.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And the basket is good. Caldwell-Pope's got 9 points.
And part of an overall effort for Kentavious going for higher percentage shots. That time working inside.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
LeBron, that's a 2-pointer.
Paul George instincts right there, just taking over that possession. He's using his...
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point lead. And, of course, the duo of Anthony Davis and LeBron James in action. And that does it for our...
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope really making a difference here.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Setting the floor for the Clippers. Marcus Morris is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Ibaka. Then it's Paul George. And it's Beverly in at the point guard. Leonard kicks to Beverly. Pass to George. Here's Ibaka. Oh, good on that one. Good D by Gasol. The kick out to Matthews. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Lets the 3 fly. A shot by LeBron. No good. George with the ball. Matthews covering. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Leonard.
Oh, no. Just don't let him get his feet set. Leonard has become a deadeye on the catch-and-shoot opportunity.
LeBron passes to Matthews. Gasol against Ibaka. Left side, Davis. Wide open. And it's good off the back rim and in. Davis has got the lead up to 11 now for the Lakers.
That's an impossible shot to guard. Davis got the ball and just rises up for the jumper there. The D has to be frustrated.
Leonard attacking. Here's George. They get it again. Goes back up. Ibaka, no luck.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Kennard, he's checked in for the Clippers. The Clippers have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
And there's so many guys that, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table. But in reality, they got to fill some roles, right? And, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Lavis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are 3 names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
D.A., thank you. Davis kicks to LeBron. He dishes it to Caldwell Pope. Back to James. 6 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from George.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Morris with the bucket.
I feel like Patrick Beverley has incredible awareness for every second that he plays on the floor. Spots the wide open man, gets it to him.
Pass to Gasol. Back to James. Pass to Gasol. Kicks it out to James. Here's the 3. Here's Davis. Caldwell Pope outside. Back to LeBron. Tries yet again. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
And LeBron enjoys fooling the D right there, tricked them, got them in the air, and then gets himself to the free throw line.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And the Clippers with a change here, too. Zubac is checked in for Serge Ibaka. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Paul George.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Schroeder surveying the floor. It's Davis on the wing. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. A nice shot by LeBron.
I like seeing LeBron go straight up with that shot. The catch and release almost instantaneous that time.
George passes to Zubac. Here's Kennard. Right at the free throw line. Beverley wide open. They get the rebound. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Outside for Gasol. No one near him. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Beverley, and it's denied.
Well, these blocks by Schroeder has got to get his teammates going. They're more rare than they are commonplace, but Schroeder getting in there with good hands.
Beautiful beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
And Kennard wide open. He shoots. And a miss there on the triple. Lakers leading by 12. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And there's the pass to Davis. Gasol's in the post. Two-box defending. Here's Matthews. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Excellent D there from George. And here's Beverly from outside the arc. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. A 12-point game. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Matthews out there with Dennis Schroeder. And Harrell's in at the center. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Williams. It's good.
Well, it's such a challenge trying to alter anything that Lou Williams does just because you're on your heels most of the time.
James against Leonard. Kicks it out to Schroeder. He feeds it to Matthews. Misses off the left iron.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Schroeder outside, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Patrick Beverly. Clippers trail by 10. Outside Williams. Here's George. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
And the versatility of Paul George's game, elite defense and rebounding, steals and deflections.
When you think about Paul George moving to several teams, yet still having the impact on both ends of the floor, I think that is a telltale sign that you have an elite talent in Paul George.
The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Williams, banked in off the glass. Williams has got 4 points in the quarter.
So savvy inside for a player of his size, and tough. Williams will do whatever it takes.
Pass to James. Right side Davis. Shot clock at 5.
No doubt for me, the offense looks better in the second half. They've been able to dial down those turnovers, and that's been a huge help.
Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for the Lakers. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Williams passes to Ibaka. He kicks it to Leonard. Now Williams. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, whether Williams is starting or more than likely coming off the bench, he's such a high-quality role player, someone that can heat up in a hurry and make the difference on those nights during a regular season where you can tally up 6 or 7 more wins. Who's going to get those?
And the Lakers making a change here. Caruso's checked in. Back to LeBron. Kicks to Caldwell Pope. Like at 6. Lakers in the ball around now. Harrell trying to free himself up. That doesn't go either for Davis. Outside Leonard. The dish to George. Over Caldwell Pope. Outside Williams. And Leonard has it in the corner. Second chance shot. And no good. Great D that time from Harrell.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
Great open look there. James has got 10 points here in the second half.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
George passes to Zubac. And a dunk by Zubac.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
Well, they stacked up everything to get to this point. Now they have to shift into overdrive.
LeBron passes to Davis. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Some changes for the Lakers. Marc Gasol comes in for Montrezl Harrell. And Wesley Matthews subbed in for Alex Caruso. Marcus Morris is checked in for the Clippers. And the Clippers call time here.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
And now a moment to present the New Balance play.
Teka lang.
Able to lean on his scoring in the paint, and if nothing else has worked, he's given them a reliable option on every possession.
It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Tyronn Lue as he talked with the team. His concern was both their inconsistency and their amount of three-point shots. He said, let's move the ball for good shots. If you have an open three, take it. Otherwise, let's attack the rim and put some pressure on these guys. Kevin?
Gasol dishes to Caldwell Pope. Passes to James. Here's Gasol. With one on the clock. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Well, AD defining the word clutch on that one. Huge shot there.
And it's the Clippers' ball. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Caldwell Pope against Leonard. Over Caldwell Pope. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Leonard's got the game tied up here for the Clippers. James against George. And James throws it down hard.
Wow, and there's a reason LeBron has the ball in his hands, so capable in those moments.
Leonard against Caldwell Pope. Leonard kicks to Williams. The Clippers rebound. Gasol with the defensive effort. And here's Gasol. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Davis. Morris with the rebound. It's the first that narrows the gap to one.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a little. Surprising, given that Morris is a solid shooter and a pretty good defender in rebounding.
And you just have to understand that hours and hours of practice mean that clutch free throws become easy.
George against LeBron. Oh, he touched it while he was in the cylinder. It's offensive basket interference. Leonard against Caldwell Pope. In the corner, it's Morris. And Davis sends it back.
Love that D from Davis. Rises up and swats that shot away.
And the Clippers making a change here. Beverly's checked in. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Caldwell Pope against Leonard. Shot clock at 6. And the wide open shot from Morris. Again the miss by Morris. Now here's LeBron.
unbelievable way to end this game. The fans on both sides are in shock.
And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. AD, close game. Congrats on the win. What would you say the mood of the team is?
Doing great. We knew it was going to be a tough game for us. They made a lot of tough shots, and we just wanted to defend. I think Coach called some great plays for us. We made some big-time stops. We came out with the win tonight.
Hey, man, thanks for your time. Appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony.
Close game. Box score. LeBron. 12 9. How many blocks? Shoulder, now isang block. RL, 1 block. Assist. LeBron, Marcus Hall. Almost everybody has an assist. Of course, Kuzma. Wala. Galing. Thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe to my channel. If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe, hit that notification bell for you to get notified every time I upload a new video. Sneaker PH will be back with another content soon.